Hey! There's the bell. Okay, you incidentally fine. Also, recibiste las instrucciones. Protect yourself all time. Protégete todo el tiempo. Buena suerte. Good luck.
Rafael Ramos with the final instructions. And we hope this will be an excellent match in the 8'3" Super Flyweight division. Well, there's been good old-fashioned needle, bad blood in the build-up, particularly from Fernando Montiel, the challenger. Plenty of machismo on the line here. Two excellent operators and fierce fighters, both from Mexico. And when the Mexicans get together, Jim, we're really disappointed.
Yep, and they're right down to business, as you can see. I mean, Hernandez will probably want to use the same tactics that won him the title. They're setting the pace. He can set a remarkable pace and keep it going over the 12-round distance. But Montiel, more of the thinking fighter, they're looking to force some mistakes, but they're set off at a fair pace.
It's the white trunks with the black down the sides of Ivan Hernandez, who has the height and reach and probably the work rate as well over Montiel, who's a sharp shooter and a clever technician. Let's hope this battle of the little men for the WBO title engages us. It started off well.
You can see already how cute Montiel is. You know, he's just watching the punches coming, slipping them, stepping back. Actually, he'll be happy to counter, possibly for the first couple of rounds.
Yeah, just that one big blip on Montiel's record was really out of sorts against Mark Johnson, but then Johnson's southpaw style can give anyone nightmares, and he's getting down to business. The man from Los Mochis.
I just have a feeling that lack of experience at this level could be a big drawback for Hernandez. He's set the pace, he's been the busier in the first round, but not finding the target. The cute stuff and the nice countering coming from the former champion, Montiel.
Yeah, light on his feet, Montiel.
No.
Using the ring.
That's it.
We'll be looking for speed and finesse. Hernandez trying to back him up and pressure. Fascinating clash of styles.
Yep, and no scouting missions
come on.
from the first bell. They've been right down to business. Excellent first round. It's just difficult to find the range in the first round here for Hernandez. It's as though Montiel knows exactly what he's about to do, and he's ready with the antidote.
He has got into his rhythm, Montiel, into his groove.
Seconds out! Esquina fuera! Let's go! Fuera!
Second round, intriguing clash for the World Super Flyweight title. Ivan Hernandez in his first defense, the 22-year-old who's had 22 fights, 21 victories, up against Fernando Montiel, his Mexican rival, former champion in this weight division and the one below, looking for win number 30 in his good, solid career to date. It's a pick 'em.
Yep, well, Hernandez is using the tactics we expected, trying to come forward, didn't find the range in the first round, struggling here again. I think it may be 3 or 4 rounds before he starts finding some success. He's maybe just going to have to grit his teeth and carry on here, because Montiel looking very cute, very slick.
Hernandez really angered in the build-up, the pre-fight hype. Montiel didn't believe that Hernandez would take the title from Johnson, which he did. And Hernandez wanted Montiel for this first defense.
Well, Montiel defending well here in the second round, but not, well, just as I'm speaking, he got some counters off, but not countering so often, but here they come now.
Look at the variety from Montiel, looking to befuddle and confuse the advancing Hernandez. Punches with accuracy going in, and he can bang too.
I think a big problem for Hernandez. I think what he's doing now is what he will continue to do for the 12 rounds. And Montiel already has solved it out. These are beautiful counters he's firing home.
Montiel, remember, has been campaigning at world level for some 4 or 5 years, and Hernandez just dipping his toes into this sort of class. Did he get lucky against Johnson? Did he catch the southpaw slowing? It's possible.
We were seeing the signs of a real good pro for Montiel. Not too busy in the first minute of the round, and stepping up the pace
I got it.
towards the middle,
That's it.
and then foot to the floor in the last minute just to impress the judges. Real good little technician. Look how well he's picking them.
Yep, 4 years older, a wiser head, and the experience campaigner, Fernando Montiel. Hernandez just getting a brief bit of success at the end of the second, but he's been on the receiving end again.
Tell him the guy is leading off with an uppercut. All you gotta do is move his head.
Tire el uppercut primero, ¿ok? Mueve la cabeza, el cabecea.
Shut him up. We gotta get right on top of this guy.
No distancia. No puede ganar con distancia.
Ronnie Shields
We need the pressure by there. He
in
gotta
there.
jab his way in. Once he jab his way in.
Esas cintas lindas que te está poniendo.
The trainer Ivan Hernandez has.
Aquí, dame aquí. El hielo aquí.
What does he need to do?
Well, I think that's his problem. I think they've already seen what Hernandez has got. He can set the pace, he can let the punches flow, but this little fella here is just so cute.
Let's go! Hey! Out of the corner, let's go!
Here's the third round. It's been a quick, effective start from the tricky counter-punching fists of Fernando Montiel, aiming to regain his world title. Ivan Hernandez slow out of the blocks for once. Normally sets a pretty frenetic pace. Can he start backing Montiel up now?
But he's so comfortable counter-punching. I think the big problem for Hernandez, I'm worried about the lack of experience, and that's how it's looking. He's doing pretty much the same thing here that hasn't worked in the first 2 rounds. I think he's just going to have to bite the bullet and make sure he has plenty in the tank in the second half of this fight when the pace slows. But look how clever again Montiel is.
Yep, Hernandez certainly had to jump up a big step in levels when he took on Mark Johnson, and he was hurt badly in the 6th round of that. If that result has flattered him, he's going to have his work cut out with the eager, well-adjusting Fernando Montiel here. Look at the way he's moving around the ring, Jim.
He just measures the reins. It's just a natural thing. He's on automatic pilot. He just knows a little step back, a couple of inches, and the punches are falling short. Hernandez hasn't tumbled. He doesn't quite know how to cope with this. He's just going to have to try and do it the hard way. See, he's throwing plenty of punches. He's coming forward. He's setting the pace. But nothing is done has really impressed Montiel yet.
boxing with an air of arrogance. Fernando Montiel coming off a 7-round win over Fernando Hernandez. He said he held him up so he could get the rounds in for this one.
Well, not dominating this one the way I thought he was doing the earlier stuff, but still for me, the cuter stuff, the cleaner punching again, coming from the challenger, former champion. This is a boxing lesson we're seeing here. Every mistake Hernandez makes, he's punished for it.
For the variety, looking for the body, the uppercuts, the quick pitter-patter shots from Montiel, who did steamroll his early opponents, has got power in those fists as well.
And he's controlling the pace so well, so you have to fancy he will last better than Hernandez.
Ivan Hernandez said before this that Montiel had told him personally that he was going to knock him out. He said, all I know is that I'll knock him out. This won't go 12 rounds. He's got his work cut out. He's got plenty to do. Bad start for the 22-year-old champion.
There's a little bit of hesitancy now in Hernandez's work. He's not going at it. He's tried as much as he can try. Nothing's working for him. I think he's trying to come up with a plan B, but he's standing off now, which is probably the worst thing he can do. Just not stepping right in with the attacks now. This is textbook stuff from Montiel.
Look at that uppercut. Delving into his bag of tricks. Fernando Montiel. Razor sharp. Spring in his step, floating around the ring.
I mean, this is really masterful stuff so far from Montiel. It's a joy to watch. I mean, this is not a bad little fighter here. Lacks experience at this level, which was always going to be the problem. But what a job Montiel's doing.
Yep, certainly impressed the Americans a couple of years ago when he came over, Ivan Choko Hernadez. Thought he was a real breath of fresh air.
So that was better for Hernandez. He was trying to step across, cut the ring down, push Montiel in a different direction. At the moment, he's just following them round the ring, not pressurising. That was a little better, but still not really finding the target regularly. So you want to step across. You want to decide which way he's going to move. He's been allowed to do too much of what he wants.
Attempting to get the jab going, Ivan Hernandez grabbing hold of the middle of the ring, trying to back up Montiel, but finding him difficult to catch.
Yeah, but I think his success is going to depend if he can find it in the second half of the fight, because while they're both fit and strong, Montiel's just too cute for him. Well, Hernandez walking him down a little bit more now. This is better. Not winning the round, but walking him down, forcing a bit more pressurising there. Another round to Montiel, but improvement in Hernandez's work there.
Out. Viene esquina afuera. Let's go. Vamos, vamos. Let's go.
Here's the 5th round. Was there just a sense of Ivan Hernandez bridging the gap ever so slightly in the last couple of minutes of the 4th? Can he deal with Montiel's movement and skills? And will the challenger slow?
See, you have to show little feints, little threats, tried to force such a smooth boxer into making some mistakes, but I don't think Hernandez has the experience to do that. But it's possible, the deeper we go into the fight here, the pace slows, Hernandez may be a bit more effective.
Two-weight world champion Fernando Montiel won the 8-stone belt in December 2000 with a win over Isidro Garcia. Quality operator.
Still can't find the range, Hernandez. He's thinking, he's shifting, he's bobbing, he's weaving, trying to get close. At least he's coming up with something else, still not really working, but at least he's trying something else.
He's attempting it, but he can't pin him down.
Yeah, and just as he's setting himself to do something, out comes the jab from Montiel, breaks his concentration, just not allowing him to get set. Rounds are closer now, though.
Trying to target the body, Hernandez.
No, I got it, no punch. That's it, that's it.
That would be the tactics.
He really has to find a way to draw Montiel into a war. He's getting pinned with counters, he's just going to have to accept that. You want to go in there, land punches without getting hit. That's not going to happen for Hernandez. He's going to have to take the bull by the horns and draw this fellow into more of a war. Just throw a bit of caution to the wind. See, he's still trying to box his way in. I would say just guns blazing, just try to draw this fellow into a war.
No punches, that's it. That's it.
Can dig too, Hernandez. Has stopped 13 opponents, has got that pressure. Plenty of heart, as we saw in his world title win.
Well, certainly giving them bigger problems now, but not finding the target enough to win the round.
Come on, Choko. You got to be on top of this man. Get close. Tell him move his head. Every time the guy
Ronnie Shields wants him to fight. Get close, work the body.
That's pretty much what I'm saying. In a smooth boxing contest, he's coming off second best. He has to just throw caution to the wind, get the chin down, the hands up, and just march straight into this fella. You're going to take punches on the way in, but at least you'll get your own punches off.
Here's the 6th round. The red and yellow trunks of Fernando Montiel, red boots. And they've been doing a lot of work as he's moved around the ring and peppered Ivan Hernandez with shots from different angles at all sorts. Hooks and jabs and right hands over the top. At the moment, Montiel is looking extremely good.
But Hernandez is still trying to box his way in. And that's not what his corner have sent him out to do. Has to raise the tempo, take the bull by the horns. But he is a decent boxer. He feels he's doing the right thing. He wants to do it in a sensible fashion, but it's not working.
Trying to get his hooks working. Bouncing now, Ivan Hernandez, willing himself in. This is where he wants Montiel, isn't it? Up against those ropes.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking that the deeper we go into the fight, the more it should suit him. The pace will slow up. Just at the wrong time, he's turned it around.
Beautiful right counter from Fernando Montiel, who was celebrating up on those ropes straight away. Hernandez is up, but that's not what he needed. Just at that time, Montiel has a massive breakthrough.
Well, just when Hernandez is enjoying his best spell, the little pro just springs that on him. Perfect timing.
I got it, no punches.
Hernandez clutching here, maybe still feeling the effects of that one.
Under a minute left in the 6th round. It's been a beautiful exhibition from Montiel from the start, and now the power punches are coming home, and Hernandez is in all sorts of trouble. Got to get himself together, got to try and get through the round.
This really has been a masterclass all the way through from Montiel, doing everything right. Look, measuring the range, just bringing out the punches at the perfect time. What a solid little pro he is.
Trying to fire up that right arm again, Montiel. Head's cleared of Hernandez. How he'll need this break, this minute rest. Huge round. Arms aloft for Fernando Montiel. Well, just as Ivan Hernandez was getting a little bit closer, all of a sudden, he gets floored. Bad news for him.
Yeah, just where the experience of the former champion comes in. I always felt this was going to be a tough defence for Hernandez, and it's getting tougher with every round that passes.
You gotta move his head. You gotta keep his head moving. Okay? You gotta keep the head moving all the whole time. Okay? Come on, Choko. Wipe his gloves out, wipe his gloves out, wipe his gloves out.
Bump under the right eye too, to add to his problems.
You can see him digging in with the punches there. Just as the play was being taken away from him, digs in, produces the knockdown.
Second half, WBO Super Flyweight title, 8 stone 3 division. It's all been Fernando Montiel, and again, the right hand is getting through. Ivan Hernandez has had problems from the opening bell, just getting to grips with the style in front of him.
Yeah, and Montiel putting a little bit of menace into the punches now, stepping in with the shots. If he's backing off, countering, now he's walking in with them.
Confident type outside the ring. That belief will be right up there now for Fernando Montiel. Perhaps he believes he can take out Hernandez. Flooring him in the 6th, outboxing him really from the word go.
Yeah, Montiel just looks so comfortable with everything. Oh, that was a sickener.
Left hook to the body, and down. Hernandez goes for the 2nd time in the fight. Trying to get his breath back. Use every second he can. Gets to his feet. We know he's got a big, big heart. He's shown it before. But is this all too much now for the champion? And he goes again. That could be curtains. It is a tremendous win for Fernando Montiel, who regains his WBO Super Flyweight title in emphatic fashion.
Well, that was a joy to watch from start to finish, right from the off. Hardly made one mistake all the way through, picked the punches beautifully, tactics were perfect. Then, just when the time was right, just when Hernandez thought maybe he was getting a little foothold, and he comes with the bombs and the 2 body shots that finished the job. You can see with the first knockdown, his heart was going out of the fight, and that 2nd body shot just took everything away from him. Perfect performance, a man who deserves to be world champion.
3 knockdowns, 7 excellent rounds, and Ivan Hernandez had never been on the floor in his life before. Simply came up against somebody who was that bit better.
Yeah, I mean, it's big problems when what you've been doing all through your career, which has been working perfectly, suddenly it's not working and you don't have anything else to come up with. This young man found himself totally confused from the first bell, couldn't get himself into the fight, He's not been disgraced. He can come back again, but maybe not against this little fellow. I think he's going to enjoy another long reign.
Hugs and kisses for the team from Los Mochis.
See, he was stepping in. You can see that the spite in the punches, and you can see the look on the face when that landed. That really was a sickener. You can see as he sits here, makes no attempt to get up behind the elbow, bang onto the short rib, and then there's the delayed reaction. No choice but to go down, and you can see the face. What he's thinking here is, what can I do? Give it my best shot. Nothing's working. He knew then, virtually, it was all over. Just behind the elbow, no protection there. Just took everything away from him.
First time Hernandez has been stopped. Montiel's 24th knockout, and surely one of his sweetest.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Rafael Ramos steps in and calls a halt to the bout. The official time, 1 minute, 48 seconds of round number 7. The winner by TKO and new WBO Super Flyweight champion of the world, Fernando Cochulito Montiel.
The all-Mexican clash, won in style by Fernando Montiel, who outboxed and then stops Ivan Hernandez in a terrific win.